Oh my God. Did I just do that whole thing and it wasn't recorded?
Nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money. I got bands in the coop.
Hello, Domination, and welcome back to my channel. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. Hit the bell if you haven't hit it already to know when I'm dropping a new video. Today on Domme Diaries, we are talking about being found out as a findom, a dom, being found out. So, let's say you just got started or you started a couple months ago as a dom and you're afraid that your friends are going to find out or that your family is going to find out, and you really don't want nobody to know. You just want to do this in the privacy of your lifestyle and you want to keep it separate. There are many ways to do this. I don't have advice on that. I have advice on coming to terms with that. Just know that if you're doing this and if you're starting to make a lot of money doing it, more than likely you are going to be found out by your friends. Only because if you're not anonymous, this is your secret life, right? So you don't know if your friends also have a secret life that is a part of this. That's the number one thing. Just remember, if you are living a secret life, 9 times out of 10, the people that you know are also doing the same thing. I think I'm the only one of my friends that lives a secret life, to be honest. And I get it from my mom. So I'm not really too worried about anyone finding out because, for the most part, the way I am in this life, I am in my vanilla life. So this would not be a shock to anyone. So I'm okay with that. Initially, I was trying to be anonymous, and then I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it because I could not grasp that concept fast enough for myself to do it. I didn't really feel like putting in the time and effort to become anonymous. So I just let it go, and I said, hey, if they find out, they find out. It's fine. I am that friend, so it's not going to make a difference to me. But if you are worried about being found out, the best route to go is to be anonymous, number one. If you have tattoos, like very recognizable tattoos, it's going to be a little harder. You can still be anonymous, but if like you have tattoos that everyone knows about in your family and then they kind of fall into finding you, that's how they're going to identify you. So also think of that. If you do want to be anonymous and you have those kind of tattoos, maybe think about covering those up. That's a way to do it. Also, get into retweet chat groups. And I have a video on that. That can be your support system. They can help you find ways to keep this private, keep this to yourself. A lot of these sites, clip sites, also have support groups. Talk to someone there. Build you a support system to where you feel comfortable with what you're doing. Or rethink what you're doing. If you're afraid of being found out, it may just not be for you. If it is for you and you really just don't want to be found out, find ways to keep yourself anonymous. So if someone you know comes across your page or anything like that, you aren't found out. And then don't let anyone intimidate you into not being who you are. That's really probably the biggest takeaway I want to say I had. Because for a long time, I wouldn't outright do everything that I wanted to do, but I would do it and sort of give people snippets of it. And I kind of hid myself into being a person that other people thought you should be or I should be. And I come to the point where I just don't do that. And that's been years in the making. Years and years and years in the making. And I've been like that most of my life. But even though I've been like that since I was, probably in middle school, it's still taken time to get out of my head of societal norms and be okay with being found out, or whatever the case is. That's the only advice that I have as far as being a dom, a findom, and being found out. Get you a support system. Come to terms with it. Other than that, like the video if you liked it. Fuck it if you don't. Comment below and tell me if you were an anonymous dom and you got found out, or if you're afraid of being found out and you don't know what to do because you're not in any and I can never say this, retweet chats. If you're not in any chats, let me know. I'll start a chat for us. For you. For people that just, want to talk about whatever and have a support system. Hit me up on Twitter. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Hit the bell for the notifications for when I post. And I will see you on the next episode of Dom Diaries. Bye.